Hello there! Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at how to know a guy loves you but doesn't want to show it. Wow. You want to know how to find out that a guy likes you? Then get a seat because we're gonna be here for like a day or two. Just kidding. It's very easy to know if a guy loves you or likes you but doesn't want to show it. A guy's brain can be quite unique at times when it comes to thinking about a girl or the signs that they like in a girl. But no matter how hard it looks, they're not really good at hiding it. And that is where this video comes in. But before we dive into that, do well to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, so that you don't miss out on all the amazables we have in store for you. Now let's continue. If a guy likes you, believe me, by the end of this video you'll be able to write a whole note on all the signs and signals of how a guy behaves when they have feelings for you. It may be that you've already caught up on some of these signs without even knowing it. Have you ever had that feeling of butterflies in your stomach or shivers down your spine whenever you're in the presence of a guy that you have a crush on? Well, that's your body's peculiar way of letting you know that the feelings you have for him may be reciprocated. His body language is giving out clear signals when he's in your presence, and all those small things you frequently notice, such as the deep eye contact, flirting, doing different nice things for you for no reason, even without you asking for it. They all mean that there's a particular sexual tension there, and that has to be noticed and explored. If a guy likes you, he'll always try to flirt with you in an awkward way. Maybe like trying to connect with you on social media or texting you late at night, and he'll always keep the conversation going, not minding what the time is, because he's never tired of you. Like he will never run out of things to say with you. He'll be open to you about everything, even the most intimate parts of his life that he has never shared with anyone else. And he will love to spend a lot of time in order to get you to notice his likeness towards you. Even if you put him in the friend zone, he will do anything humanly possible to find their way out and make a move. All they want is for you to realize that they're interested in you. If the person in question is a close friend, like a really good friend of yours, maybe it's time to start checking out some things to find out if your friend has started developing feelings for you. Don't try to wave it off, maybe because you don't want to spoil things between you two, because you don't know what the real life holds for the both of you. There are situations where someone is in love with someone else but never gets noticed, simply because they're besties. It remained a secret, constantly causing him depression. Now you wouldn't want that for a friend of yours, would you? Not every situation is the same though, so these can't speak for you. But the most important thing is to be able to notice when your guy friend is beginning to act all weird. If you really pay attention to the things you two do, you'll notice it immediately. Though it'll look awkward, but all that weirdness may just be him trying to gather up enough courage to let you in on his feelings for you. He can be asking you constantly about your love life, or the kind of guy that catches your eye, and so many other things that you know he wouldn't be interested in before now. If you see any of these things, then no need to play around and don't overlook it, because he may be your Mr. Right. I mean, who knows? What if he's the one for you? What if he's the one to be with you through all your ups and downs? Your own very soulmate. So, all you have to do is try to find out why he's behaving that way. Always listen to your instincts. They can be right most times. Most times we fail to notice that the best thing we've been searching for has been right under our noses. We just be too busy chasing after the fakies. Now, enough of all these talks. Let's look at the real signs that would help you find out if you're the only girl on his mind and if he has it hot for you. Now here are 12 surefire signs to tell if a guy likes you. Let's dig in a little deeper. It's in the way he behaves around you and the little things he remembers about you. It's in his nervousness around you. If you want to know whether this guy likes you or not, here are the sure signs that will convince you of his true feelings. 1. He keeps asking you personal questions. You may be thinking that being close friends with someone makes it totally okay for them to ask you any type of questions. But how about if the person isn't that kind of friend? If the person is not always into asking you those 21 questions every now and then, isn't that gonna be suspicious to you? Even if it's just a guy you met through another friend and boom, the next day he starts interrogating you like seriously, there's a reason for it. Whenever a guy has feelings for you, he always wants to find out where he stands and what your present relationship status is, and if he's got any competitors. He'll want to know if your heart belongs to another dude in order to gather up the courage to make the first move and ask you out. And this isn't always easy for guys. So if you're taken and he lets out his feelings for you this way, it will be a big punch to his heart and personality if you turn him down. That is why they prefer to come out by asking you about your relationship status first before coming out fully. He needs to be sure that you're available before making future plans with you in it. 2. His body language. We all as humans all have different kinds of body language signals, even without us knowing about it. So when you're with somebody you're trying to impress, your body will act in a certain different way without you even noticing it. Have you ever noticed how you always lean in toward a person you're interested in? Or how you always want to listen to their opinion on everything you say? Or how you always see yourself gazing into someone's eyes when you're really into them and then you remember you're staring and stop it? Eye contact is one of these signs to go on. If a guy likes you, he'll be staring into your eyes every time. It's not something they can control. It's like an automatic reaction when you see someone you have a crush on. Their presence gives you all the feelings and all the kind of things they feel. They lose control over some certain parts of your body. So try to watch his body language and eye contact. If there is something unusual, you'll be able to notice. The eyes are a huge giveaway of a deeper interest. 3. He always tries to leave a good impression on you. If this guy has feelings for you, believe me, you'll know by the things he does just to leave a good impression on you. Whether you just met him through social media, it doesn't really matter, or maybe he's a close friend of many years. He'll do anything to make himself look good. He'll always make sure his haircut is on point, he'll smell good always, and he'll always be on his best behavior. He may be a little flirty, but nothing too obvious, and he'll be trying to do nice things for you just to make you like him more. This is a clear sign that he has feelings for you. That proves the point. You'll never catch him on a bad day because he'll make sure he's always doing things to your liking whenever you're around. 4. He never uses his phone when he's with you. To be honest, our phone is like our closest buddy. Wherever you go, your phone goes with you and you're never gonna drop it no matter what. Which proves the point. If this guy puts his phone away whenever he's around you, take it as a big sign of his crush on you. He's obviously interested in you beyond what you think if he simply leaves his phone and doesn't mind what important calls or texts he's missing out on at that moment. Those few minutes he spends with you will mean a lot to him, so he will try to get as much of you as he can. So if you're still wondering if he likes you and yet whenever you're around he's not with his phone, then you got your answer. He seriously has it hot for you. 5. He teases you playfully. This is one of the cutest signs a guy could display. He'd always tease you even though you don't know why he does it. It's either he playfully punches you in the arm or tickle the nuts out of you. He would always say things that will annoy you but which you can end up laughing at. Sometimes it could be the back and forth banter of who's cuter or some sweet unrealistic nothings going on every now and then that will seem too intimate to be just done between friends. So try to catch on to these signs and try to reciprocate. You never can tell where this leads. Pay proper attention to these things because once he starts getting playfully physical with you, it means he's totally restraining himself from kissing you out of the world. 6. He starts texting you. It'll be more fun if he added you up first on social media, because that will show you more that he's into you. But if for some reason you added him up first, still no biggie. Just notice how your chats go. He always sends the first text, or maybe it doesn't take so long to reply to your own text. He always tends to act cutely by leaving subtle, flirty, cute messages, dropping a like on your pictures and commenting on them. It doesn't take a genius to find out that he's clearly into you. He's making a move by texting you and leaving cute comments on your posts. 7. He remembers those little things you mention. He always keeps track of anything you say you like or dislike, and he knows how you like to take your meals, whether coffee or tea. He keeps track of every single detail. He knows exactly what songs you're into, what's going to make you go crazy, and which songs will make you sleep off in boredom. He notices every little thing about you, maybe your new haircut, and always compliments you when he sees anything new on you. Could be a new style of hair you made. If he's anything like this, then it's very obvious that he's into you. He can even remember things about you that you even forgot about. Now, isn't that really cool? 8. He's kind of nervous around you. This is actually another cute one. A guy who gets affected by your presence, that he stumbles on things and can't even make a complete sentence. Even if it's a complete sentence, it wouldn't make much sense. Or talks funny, gets all shaky and stuff like that. Do you still need someone to tell you that he's madly into you? A guy can only get nervous if he's around someone he's crushing on. Their entire body language, eye contact, and everything else will be a huge giveaway. Just being able to distract someone by just being present. Isn't that cool? Don't mind the way it is, but hey, this is a clear sign. Although he may not be having the best of times because he's all fidgety and bothered up about you being there, so you need to try to put him at ease by letting him know if you feel the same way. You shouldn't come out plainly if he hasn't talked about anything relationship-like. Just try calming his nerves so that he can breathe properly, because your mere presence is killing him, girl. And he may faint on you if you can't get enough air for a while. 9. His friends make fun of him when you're there. Have you ever noticed something like that? When his friends start teasing him and he'd probably try to cover up or shut them up so they don't give out too much information to embarrass him? Just like your friends would do to you when they notice a guy you like is passing by or stop to say hi. Guys do more of these. They show no mercy. So if you notice them teasing him, then yeah, he's definitely lost in his feelings for you. 10. He includes you in all his future plans. Just in a case where you both have friends in common, you notice that he always includes you in whatever he's doing with his friends. Even if you can't join in a game or something, he'd still want you to be there, to be looking at you every now and then. And whenever you tell him you can't make it, he's always disappointed because he wouldn't want you to not be there. He would want you to be there with him always, in order to get bonded and get to know each other better. That's why he always invites you and always feels on top of the world whenever you say yes to him. He's just delighted to see you around him, and he's always looking forward to all the chances he can get to deepen the connection between you two. 11. He doesn't want to know if other girls are around. This should be like a very obvious signal. I mean, check out the way he behaves when there's another girl in the story. Does he compliment the girl or check out her booty or make out a whistling noise to show that she's hot? Guys can't keep it in themselves if they see a hot girl. They instantly react. They think fast with the other side of them than they think with their brains. But if he doesn't notice or acknowledge the other lady, then sweetheart, he doesn't care about anyone else but you. In a case like this, you have nothing to worry or think about. You know how guys are. When there's a hot piece of ass around, they'll always want to check it out and voice out their impressions. But if he doesn't care about which hot girl is walking by, then you are the one he wants, and he'll let you know that he doesn't want anyone else. 12. He gets jealous when you're talking to another dude. He may not say it, or he may totally say it and register his displeasure, but you can tell by the change in his behavior whenever he sees you with another guy. You'll notice it when it happens like 3 to 4 times. If he's looking from a distance, he'd be constantly checking on the both of you, or even walk up to the both of you to hold you closely and show off that he and he alone owns you. He may seem calm and collected, but the last thing he wants is someone he's into talking and even laughing with some other dude. So try to give him some sort of reassurance that he needs to calm down. You can flirt back to him and let him know that you're not gonna suddenly disappear. Just help the guy out. So there you have it, ladies. If a guy acts out at least 8 of these signs whenever you're around, then you can be rest assured that he has it really hot for you. So what are you waiting for? If you feel the same way, go for it. Show him. If he flirts, flirt right back. And let's see where it leads. He could be your long-lasting soulmate. You never can tell. Do not underestimate anyone, no matter how close or how far they seem. Just go on with the flow and see where it takes you. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, don't forget to drop a huge like for me. It makes me really happy. And drop your comments on what you think, because we love to hear your own side of everything. Share the video because someone might need it. And hey, don't forget to subscribe. Click that big red button to this channel so you get more other amazing things that we have in store for you. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye for now.